Is there anything going on in there, buddy? Is there anything going on in there? Is there anything going on in these little turtle heads? Some, I think, are a little bit more likely to have something going on up there. Isn't that right, little Otis, who will come to me if I wiggle my finger? Same with the spotted turtle jelly. Hi, buddy. But some are really content just sitting there. Hey, turtle. No, we're gonna do from this side. Hey, turtle nerds, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna talk about whether or not there's anything going on in the little heads of these little turtles, basically whether or not they get bored. But today we're gonna be talking about things that you can do to keep your turtle busy. Now, before we get started with today's video, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification thingy so you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, something came in the mail for me, so let's just open it up right now. Let's take a look. Oh, hey, it's merch! If you guys wanna get your own merch from me, hit the link right up over yonder. Also, there will be a link in the description and in the comments as well. Not only do you get this rockin' awesome t-shirt, there's a couple of other different designs, but you also help to support me, help support the channel, help me feed my kids. If you want to go that extra step to help support me and keep everything going while also getting some pretty cool perks, make sure that you hit the link up over here or head over to my Patreon. As I've mentioned before, I redid it all, so there's a lot of cool new fun perks and things and whatnot, and some of the perks are like getting phone calls with me, so if you're ever bored, you just, give me a ring, or if I'm on a road trip or something, I'll chat turtles all day. So then you also get to join this list of amazing little turtle nerds. So now to answer the golden question, do turtles get bored? Yeah, the answer in short, yes, they can. So like a lot of things with turtles, it really is going to depend on the personality of your turtle. You want to provide things which is called basically enrichment. It's what zoos and normal keepers do to like keep things busy, keep the turtles active so they don't get, super bored in their little routine. So basically what we're going to be talking about are ways to provide enrichment for your animals. It's part of why I suggest so heavily to get your turtles outside, is because being in the natural sunlight, exposed to the elements, digging underground like my brumating terrapins, or chasing around little mosquito fish and guppies, these are all very natural things that they have the instinct to do. Enrichment is basically providing them with something that they can use their instincts for. So I have sand in this enclosure and I have sand in my 75-gallon turtle pond, and the terrapins like to dig in the sand and look for snails or little mollusks because that's something that they would do in the wild. It keeps them busy. Providing live food also is suggested to help not only vary the turtle's diet, but also keep them active. So sometimes I'll throw crickets in here, or I'll throw little worms and whatnot and let them just tear it up and go crazy, and just, it helps vary the diet and gives them something to do. I like to let them chase things around, so I'll put snails in there that they can eventually dig around and find. This little wiffle ball, sometimes I will take and I'll put frozen or freeze-dried foods in it. And that way the turtles can kind of try to reach in there and try to knock it around in order to get the food out, kind of like you do with a dog toy. Providing a naturalistic enclosure, so providing places where your turtle can hide and burrow, are also going to help keep them active or entertained. Basically, they like to burrow, they like to feel hidden and secure, so when you provide spaces for them, it's like you laying down on the couch watching TV. They're content and they're happy with that, because a lot of turtles, it's their job to just hide and do nothing. So they're content with hiding and doing nothing. Other species though are a little bit more interactive, and you might want to do a couple more things for them to keep them entertained. So these things, like I said, you can include live foods. You can try to provide sand or things for them to bury in or dig in and whatnot. Also, like I mentioned, getting your turtles outside, even if you just take them outside to walk around and explore a little bit, new smells and whatnot, it can be good for them. Just keep an eye out if your turtle starts to get really agitated or super stressed out, because then it's probably time to go back into their little comfort zone. So those are just a couple of things that you guys can do to keep your turtles entertained. But let me tell you guys something. Turtles don't do much. Even as I've observed them in the wild, they are doing one of probably 4 things. Never mind 5. Eating or foraging, sleeping, buried in the mud or hiding, basking or breeding. That's it. That's all they do. And if they have the opportunity to do all of that except breeding, if you don't want to, in captivity, they're probably just fine, but you can still do things to spruce up their day and kind of give them something to do. Definitely more food motivated usually is what they prefer. Hiding little bits of shrimp in the sand I do sometimes, and they like to dig for it and find it. And just giving them you know, stuff to keep busy. One of my favorite things to do is putting fish in the water. That way the turtles can like chase the little feeder guppies around. If they catch a couple, no big deal. And if they survive and have 100,000 babies like in my 75-gallon turtle pond, so be it. So guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. It was just something kind of quick, but something that I get asked a lot. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.